So you have to refresh.
I'll refresh you.
I just went live and I almost wanted to tell you to SMD. Well, I can't say the full word, but I can say SMD.
Let me cut my camera back on.
Uh-huh.
I ain't trying to get beat up. Ain't nobody trying to get beat up
God damn. Is it
by no tiny person.
this delay? Hold on. I'm trying to.
Okay.
This delay is so bad. Maybe my connection is unstable.
What the heck? Stuff tripping.
This is your fault. This is your fault. This is your fault. We honestly, this was supposed to be every time I have to reschedule something, it's because of you. You. I always have to reschedule something because of you. We would be streaming this right now if you were on time. But these last minute going to the gym, last minute flag football, last minute everything. Honestly, this is the happy version of me. The TMI. This is why I didn't want to talk to you. What was it? Today's Saturday. Thursday. This is why I didn't want to talk to you Thursday because the little
We still live.
I know. I know.
Okay.
I guess I said TMI. I know. You get your last minute going to the gym. I said, let me. I said, I didn't want to talk to you.
Uh-uh. I've been telling you, like, I've been telling you.
And I
I'm on.
and then I'm like, I got a little more mad because I'm like, you at a new gym. It's gonna take you 40 minutes to get home. We have 3 episodes to watch plus 40 minutes to get home. I said, let's just reschedule it because if I just let you, if I just say nah, yeah, we'll continue our schedule. I would have flew on a plane to Alabama and you would not be
You
talking.
live. You still live.
I know that you would not be talking right now. You would not be talking right now. But I said let me reschedule so I don't suck the fire out of you. Yeah, I learned my pet peeves through you. You, I learned my pet peeves through you. Plus, you're the only one here. Ain't like anybody else here, so I can say whatever I want to say to you. But I learned my
I
pet
mean,
peeves. I learned my pet peeves through you. Anytime I get a new pet peeve, it's because you know, someone disrespecting my time, someone, someone telling me something last minute. You, you really like created that pet peeve. So when people ask my pet peeve, I said this is my pet peeve. Disrespecting my time, telling me stuff last minute. Yeah. But when I communicated, I said I don't want to be bothered. And now I feel great. Yeah. Yeah, I feel great. Can you uh can you see the link? I mean, can you see the stream?
yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna go mute. We can go back to schedule after I just you know vented publicly.
Yeah, yeah. That was the vent room.
The vent room. Oh no, y'all would not like my vent room because it'd be more R-rated cussing. Well, no, I don't cuss at you when I vent. Any other
Yeah.
time, yeah. But okay. Hello. My name.
Remember to type one in the chat when it's my turn to talk.
Don't piss me off. Um. Yeah. Hello. My name is Aya, and we are back with episode 2 of Otaku Corner Casual Anime Discussion. The first 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes was me venting to this light skinned sugar cookie, which uh, it's an everyday thing. Um, Today we are talking about episode 13 to 24 of Monster, and we're talking about episode 10 of Your Forma, which, as I said in my description, we are almost done with Your Forma, but will be talking about Monster because Monster is 74 episodes. Also, I don't know if I mentioned last episode, but I have started One Piece. Unfortunately, I started because of Bet. My mutual, his name is Supreme Sam. He does make a lot of One Piece content, which I do like his One Piece content, um, because it helps me sometimes in this One Piece trivia. But that is not my type of anime. But we made a deal. I told him to watch season 1 and 2 of Link Click plus the prequel, which is 6 episodes. That's about 29 episodes, and I have to watch 30 episodes. Originally, when I was typing in the chat, I was like, "Hey, okay, you finish one season, and I'll watch 11 episodes." But then he said 30, and I said, "If I'm gonna do 30, you might as well watch everything, season 1, 2, and the prequel. We gonna make this a even deal." But not gonna lie, watching these couple episodes, I wish I didn't make this deal. I wish I didn't make this deal. I'm not a One Piece hater. I don't talk trash about One Piece. I just say, hey, it's not my cup of tea. I recognize. No, no, no. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. I recognize that it's not my cup of tea. I don't like the animation. Chad knows the type of animes that I like to watch. So if you know the type of animes I like to watch, you see my resume of all the animes I watch, why would you think I will enjoy One Piece? Why would you think I would enjoy One Piece? It's not. I don't be like my reasoning for not starting One Piece. The 1,000 episode, the yeah y'all caught. The 1,000 episode is never my number one reason why I didn't start it. It's like my last reason. My first reason, I don't like the animation. Two, is not my genre of animes that I watch. And lately, I've been watching animes that have traits of Sherlock Holmes, and that's not in there. Um, I won't say it probably does have a story. For it to have 1,000 episodes, it got to have a damn story. Um, but yeah, the animation is not my genre. Um, just have no interest. And then the 1,000 episodes. That's never my number one reason why I didn't start it. It's just if I don't like your animation, if you not my type of genre, what's the point of me starting your anime? If you were that, I will say maybe. I say maybe, which is funny because there is an anime that is a detective anime that has 1,000 episodes, which is Detective Conan. Problem with that is I don't like the way the characters' eye look. And then I went on Reddit and I seen what people were saying, but I was like, no. And then some of the episodes not even dubbed. So no, 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 no. I have a specific taste when it comes to detective animes. It doesn't fit that, so I ain't watching that shit either. If Link Click was 1,000 episodes, I will watch Link Click. I will watch it, and I have no problem. But One Piece, no. Uh, there's a musical art. Yeah, I'll be done with that before I even get to that arc because I'm not getting to that arc. Yeah, I enjoy it though. Yeah, yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's like episode 900.
Yeah, I'm stopping at 30. So I would never. I'm not even gonna get to 50. But um, yeah. Let me let my co-host talk a bit.
Okay. So, okay, now I can ask you a question. You can type it in the chat. So, do you want me to start talking about Monster, or do you want me to? So, where we going with this?
It's up to you, fam.
What's up? I'm Bigfoot Alien.
It's up to you.
Get that part out the way. Mm. All right. So, boom. Monster twists and twists and twists and twists. They keep throwing twists at us, but it's really entertaining. What just happened? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rack my brain. Um, oh, this doggone that ex fiance then came back into the picture, and she still want to send this man to jail. Uh, and it's like you don't have the right. You rejected him because he lost his job, and then when he came back up, you went running back to him, trying to get him, and then when that didn't work, you then got married 3 times and got divorced and took all their stuff because they ain't really love you. They wanted the money. And it's like because you had somebody that actually loved you and that was a kind person, and you didn't believe in them. And now look at you, shot. Because that's what happened. She got shot. And it's like, you just, yeah, she not a good person. Like, she pretty, but she not a good person.
See, I
And like,
no.
even bleeding out, she's still trying to frame this man because he ain't do nothing wrong. She know he ain't do nothing wrong. The detectives that's there aggravate me because they haven't figured out how that he ain't do nothing wrong. One of the main detective that's been chasing him, hounding him, he ain't find no evidence, and you done got. I think he got. Yeah, he got stabbed, and the doctor came and saved him, and he's still trying to arrest him. And I'm just like, bro, he could have killed you. He could have just. He didn't have to do nothing. He could have just left you there, and that would have been the end of you. Like nothing in their brains clicking, and they were like, "Oh, that's just a ploy." No, no, he keeps leaving. People keep being left alive. A little boy, there's a little boy that's traveling around with him. Like, yeah, all the people there that's supposed to be smart from the jump have not been intelligent at all. They're all very unsmart people, unintelligent, and it's kind of aggravating because this man running around. Dang, I know what it feels like to be have just only idiots in charge. I get it. I get it. It's probably why I vibe with the show so good. But yeah, the fiance ain't no good. The detective ain't no good. And then I want to say, Roberto. Uh, I can't remember exactly what Roberto was, but he ain't worth the leak either. Cause him and the lady just slept together, and he and he shot her. And I'm just like, dang, I did that in Witcher though, like, cause it's a mission in Witcher where like you you go do the thing with one of your exes, and then something happened, and y'all can argue. No proof. But yeah, he shot that lady, and I'm just like, bro, what? No hesitation. Pop, lethal shot, bleeding out. But yeah, all right, Naya, I get it back to you.
Well, one, I she as they said, you're pretty until you open your mouth. There are a lot of pretty and gorgeous women who walk around, but once they open their mouth, it's just like, well, whoever you believe in took his time or took their time creating you as a beautiful, good looking person, and you got a bird of a goddamn brain. You got a bird of a brain. That's a shame. There are probably some good people inside, but they ugly as crap. Bro, they 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 should get your looks in exchange. They should get your looks in exchange. You feel me? Which kind of reminds me of this movie called Beast, which is with Vanessa Hutchinson from High School Musical, which we should rewatch. We should watch. Not to get off topic, but like, yeah, just very. I didn't call you ugly, but if the shoe fits, then take it up with your insecurities. Cause I didn't call you ugly. I didn't call you ugly. Yeah. Back on topic. The ex fiance. I. It's like during that scene when she was with the little boy. She was trying to protect Tenen, but at the same time, she was like she wanted him to go to jail. But I think that her saying him going to jail was a ploy for him to not come get her, because we didn't she didn't know if the guy was still in she didn't know if Roberto was still in the woods. So she didn't want Tenen to get shot, which she did say before she closed her eyes, I need Tenen alive, which could be for other reasons, but she cares about him. She has this like obsession towards him, but at the same time, she don't deserve him. You had him, and then the guy that was doing your flowers. You had two decent men, and you just pushed them away. You pushed them away. And hey, now Tenen, in his case, he's a workaholic, and even not just as a workaholic, he literally has people chasing after him of murders. Yeah, he has no love interest since, but they got people chasing after him for murders that he didn't even commit. So he can't even date anyway. The flower guy, you just having to chase him away, and for some reason, he's dumb because I wouldn't take that lady back. His ex-wife, come back, and now they got a family. So you chased him back to his family, but I think he's dumb taking her back because like you left me for another man, and then you come back and we saw it's supposed to be a happy family. But whatever, he got his happy family. We ain't gonna see him again. Yeah, Ted ain't gonna date anybody. He got too much going on. I don't think anybody would want to date him in his case. Um, Roberto didn't like her. He didn't like, oh girl, you to him. She was just cheats. She wasn't a human being, but he had to find some information. Yeah, he got a son to take care of, which the son attached himself to Tenen. Tenen tried to leave him at an orphanage, but Dieter said no. You my friend now. You fed me. You took care of me. You're my father now. Um, but Roberto didn't care for her. He didn't care for her at all. Got some cheats. Got some information. And once he realized you didn't have the information he want, he just shot her. Which I don't necessarily feel bad. I almost felt bad when she knocked on that the guy who went back to his family. But then again, like I said, you're pretty until you open your mouth. And she made me realize I don't feel bad for you. I don't. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. What else? Honestly, I would let that detective die. I would have. This man is trying to save your life, and you're still trying to shoot him. You care more about trapping this man for crimes he didn't commit than living. And then the second, okay, at best, you got circumstance evidence against Tenen with the directors because you know because because they die, he's now gonna get promoted. Okay, that's at best. But the other couples, the people that he have never met. How y'all gonna tie him to Tenen? He don't know these people. I can maybe give you a little inch with the director, but the other middle aged people, Tenen has never met in his life. So how y'all gonna like how y'all like trying to attach him to killing these random people? And then when dude confessed to killing his mother for the insurance or whatever, old boy caught act like he didn't care because he wanted Tenen so bad, which is why I believe he he's probably planted evidence before. He's probably planted evidence before on people, cause he oh for sure, not probably, he has definitely planted evidence on people because he made his mind up of who the suspect was. He didn't care about finding the truth. He like the more we see him, the more like yeah, he he has planted evidence, and I want him to die really, really, really bad. I want him to die, but he's not. Unfortunately, he's ugly too. Look like all the other men look like a rat to me.
So we sliding in to be here, not to be heroics. Your former.
Well,
Are we talking about that or no?
we
We
still
still on monster, right? We're
yeah,
not gonna talk about your former, right?
we are, but you don't got anything else to talk about, monster?
Hmm.
None.
Hmm.
Well, we haven't seen Johan
Tell
in
me
a long.
something in the chat, good.
I no. We got Johan. We still haven't seen Johan. Um,
I'm just sitting here because she ain't saying that.
I am talking.
Look at all the emojis.
Well, I spelled that.
Yeah,
Um, we still haven't
I
seen
am.
Johan.
Okay,
We haven't seen Johan, and we haven't seen his sister in a while.
I ain't.
So I'm not gonna say this is filler. I wouldn't count as filler. It's just it's it's right now. It's calm. It's calm until Johan and his sister come back and play. It's very calm. But we are gonna move on to your forma, and let my co-host talk. What?
Hold on before we go into that, you brought up Johan, and it's a point I want to make. Um, Johan didn't kill, or Johan didn't do nothing to that family. His sister still don't know yet, and somebody set it up to make it look like he did it.
Yeah. Well, I did mention um the cop that didn't care that um the lady's nephew killed her for insurance. So I did mention that. But yeah, like, and Tenen knew it was a copycat. Tenen knew it was a copycat.
And that's basic. That's basic cop knowledge, though. And that's another thing that we were saying. Like I always say, it's a family member, and then he knew the dude did it. Like he had peeped him out, but he was like, "Nah, I want Timon."
Yeah, and then he told old dude with the journal to keep running the story, even though doing the journal was like, no, that what you, I'm not. I run my journal with ethics. I'm not gonna report false news. And the cop was like, nah, make it bigger. You adding more heat to this man, even though you know he didn't kill this person. I want him to die, dog, so bad, so bad. I want him to die. He should have died, in my opinion, but unfortunately, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. And then also, it breaks your theory that you was like, what if Johan's not real? we only seeing him through Tennis imagination, but the fiance saw him, which when she was calling out to him, I'm wondering why he didn't hear her. She was yelling really loud, so I don't understand how he didn't hear her. How Tennant didn't hear her, like hear that lady yelling his name, which I'm like, I'm like, okay, that's okay, but at least break your little fake theory that Johan Israel. And then, oh, actually, that theory been broken. That theory been broken because his sister saw him at the school, and Tennant was nowhere near there. So your theory is fake. Your theory is not real. The,
Yeah, it wasn't nothing. I just like to throw stuff out of there.
and
Sometimes they help me build real theories though.
and I like to debunk them every chance I get. Every chance I get.
But all right, okay. So your former, they then got back to the building relationship part of it, with the androids, because at one point, yeah, they gave us a flashback, and they should have just left that for later time because it got gruesome. But this is a little more calm. A little bit. The mom was tripping, being a little racist. Is it racist? I guess
Yes,
in
yes,
a sense, she was
yes, it
being
is.
prejudiced towards the AI bot because she was like, "You can't replace my son," and he wasn't trying to. But you know how people be when they lose people and stressed out. But yeah, they had the girl getting in there, and they was looking for a leak somewhere, and the person's business they went to look for the leak, she's about to marry an android. So I was thinking it was just a regular person. So I was like, oh, he getting up out of there because he the one did the little put the virus or whatever, uploaded the AI program. That's what they did. But but no, but they do be altering them robots. So I still could be right. He could be, but they could have, taken control over him and made him do that because he don't actually have free will. But it was a positive note too because it gives hope for Harold and our little detective. Because and the little lady that's with him, bigger, she likes Harold too, but I think she get that that's not gonna be her man. I think. I think. But I let you have it. Have it back, Naya.
Well, one Biggie. I don't know how old Biggie is, but Biggie look like a goddamn child. So her and Harold, heck no. I'm not. And this not on some. Oh, I just want her. I just want Harold and Haida together. Even though I do, but she looks like a child. So I don't know her age, and because I don't know her age, and because how short she is, and because how her face looks, she looks like a child. So that to me is yeah. That's I don't care what country I am. No. Two. First of all, yes, I will empathize with his best friend's mother. You lost your child. I empathize. The thing what made me mad is one putting your hands on Harold. He is bound by the. We probably gonna have to rewatch this. I don't know if they're gonna dub it, but he is bound by law of respect, which means no matter what, no matter how violent these humans may be, he cannot put his hands on another human. He can't do anything. It's not like he don't want to do anything, bro. I see my best friend getting his legs, everything cut off with a chainsaw, No, like honestly, they wouldn't even get to that point, cause we'll be fighting. I honestly would have shot the man, but Harold can't do anything. He's an android. He's bound by law of respect. He can't put his hands on a human. So it's not like he just wanted to see his best friend get cut up like this was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He didn't want to. I bet you if he was a deviant like Connor from Detroit Become Human, that little nightmare dude would be dead. He would have been dead. He would have been dead. I'm still mad at his best friend for not telling anybody where he was going, because maybe that wouldn't have happened if you had got them backup. But you went by yourself. You went by yourself. Crazy. Um, this would now, I guess, be the start of they're reopening the case, the Nightmare of Petersburg, which is the dude who killed his best friend, killed a lady, cut up their bodies. But they now have a copycat, and I guess the copycat sounds like his best friend and wants them to open up that case. So I could see for sure they're having a season two, because 11, it's 3 episodes left. I don't think they all gonna complete that in just one season, in this whole season. So I think for sure we will get a season two. I want a season two. Don't for I have the little light novel, so I will read it. But I want a season two. It has to. It has to bleed over. It has to. Let me toss it up.
All right, so what we doing now? Because we didn't talk. What's the next topic of discussion? I feel like we should do One Piece trivia because like you've been watching One Piece now, so I feel like
You ain't
I
got
can
any.
ask you questions and you got a better chance of getting them right.
You ain't got anything else to say about your former? That's it.
Um, uh, what else happened? No, I think I said enough. I was thinking you was gonna click another episode. I was ready to watch another episode. I ain't gonna lie.
Not by no, because the then I told you. I said, "Hey, you want to combine?" And you said, "No, let's stick to the schedule." I had the text messages, so yeah, I have the text messages. You said, "Let's stick to the schedule." So we just watched one episode. That's it. Mhm. Yep. But since we honestly, this is probably our
So
shortest one, we'll do both segments, unless you don't have any people for me to smash or reject. We'll just do One Piece trivia.
I don't have no people for you
All right.
this time.
I mean, you make it so easy for me
This
to
should be
want
really easy though,
to slap the fire.
because you watch. I know exactly what you've seen.
All right. Ask the questions.
All right. So question number one: who is the first Straw Hat you see?
Sorrow?
Is it Zoro? Is it Nami? Is it Luffy? Or is it Usopp?
I'm trying to remember. No, I think we seen. Well, technically, we seen them both at the same time.
I'm
I'm gonna say Nami. I'm trying to remember
That's correct. That's correct.
because I'm trying to remember because I know Luffy was in the barrel. They were all in the same episode. I was just trying to figure out which one first. Okay,
Okay. So the next question: who was the first person to join Luffy's crew?
Zoro,
Was it Nami?
Zoro,
Was it
Zoro.
okay? Yeah, you. All right, so let's see. What was the next thing that happened? Uh, who gave Luffy the straw hat?
Shanks.
Look, you don't even need multiple choice now.
And he lost his arm.
Dang. All right, let's see. Let's see. What's the next one? I'm trying to get it directly involved with the episodes you watched. Mm. Num your ringing yo. That's how I feel holding this instant. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Watch 4 episodes. So the next thing that happened. Oh, what was the name of the kid that Luffy saved from Alvita?
Is this multiple choice or no?
Okay.
I
So
I know him. I just don't remember how
the
to
first
say it.
answer would be I got you. The first answer would be first choice is eyepiece. Second is um Kobe.
Kobe.
Third answer is
It's Kobe.
okay, yeah, that's right.
I know it, but I was like it starts with a K, and I was just waiting for you to say it, and I was like, yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
And he wants to be a marine.
Oh, I was that was my next question.
So new question, or should I count
I
that?
guess that count. That count.
Uh, so
That count.
it's been has it, I think this is my first five. This is my first five.
No, no, you got one more.
Oh,
You
so
got one more.
okay.
Okay.
Knock on wood.
Okay. I think we did that. What was Zoro best friend name?
Fuck, you jinxed me. You really jinxed me. Cause you said that counts, and so that would have been my fifth one. And then you asked me this bonus ass question. I don't remember. All I remember is seeing a blue hair character. I don't remember. I don't even. I don't remember. I don't. Unless it's multiple choice, I don't remember.
Okay. I'm gonna give you well, you just was answering. I'm gonna give you multiple choice. Okay, so answer choice A, Kawina. Answer choice B, Tashigi. Answer choice C, um, Hina. Answer choice D, um, look, Charlotte.
I'm gonna just say B. I don't know. It just sound like you saying he, Inya. It was all starting to blend in my head.
Okay. Okay. Let me write it. I'm gonna type it. Type it down.
Do do do
Give me a
do
second.
do 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 do
Don't be.
do 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 do
All right,
do
I'm
do
done.
do. B. I'm gonna say B. I don't know.
It was A,
Oh, that was my second answer, but I
but But I will give you credit because Tashigi looks exactly like Kuina.
Hmm. I don't even know who those people are. Oh, I remember seeing a blue hair character in flashback. That's it. So what was this, 4 out
I
of
got
5?
you.
Do 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 do
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
do. You jinxed me. You you jinxed. You jinxed me. You jinxed me. I would have had 5 out of 5. You jinxed me. You jinxed me. You jinxed me though. I would have had 5 out of 5 because I had it in my hand, and then he was like that count. And I was like, okay, I'm done. And then it was like, no, you got one more question. You jinxed me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Substitute that. Run me my new one. Yes. Okay then. Stop. Trick, trick question. SMD. SMD.
Alright. Alright. Let's see.
Well,
Where what group of pirates did Nami steal a boat from?
I
Was
know they
it
were called a
the
bandit.
buggy pirates?
No, it's definitely not a pirate. It was something bandits. They definitely
Was
called
it
some bandits.
well, they all pirates, but that might be the name.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it the buggy pirates? Was it the Krieg pirates? Was it the Black Hat pirates? Or was it the Arlong pirates?
First one.
That is correct. They were the buggy pirates, the buggy bandits.
Well, they called themselves bandits,
You got it. There you go. 5 out of 5.
even though they all pirates, they call themselves bandits, which is why I was like bandits. It's something bandits.
I think that's because of the translation.
Uh,
A lot of times the translation is different.
uh, well, that's why I just like nah bandits. Whichever answer is with bandits, that's the answer. All right. So I rescheduled.
5 out of 5. Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Mhm. I re I rescheduled because we had to reschedule this because of you. Um, I rescheduled episode 3 to Thursday, next Thursday, which we will be covering um
What time?
9 o'clock. It's the same time. This don't change. If you got something, I advise you tell me.
Okay, because I'm just I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go to the gym that's right down the street and go on to the one instead of going to the one that's all the way in Anderson.
Okay. Yeah, because I was about to say if you got something to do, tell me now. Don't wait till the last minute
I got you.
or the day of to tell me, cause At that point, you might as well just don't talk to me for the rest of the day. Um, well, we'll be covering next episode, episode 25 to 36, a monster, and episode 11 of your forma. And we will be doing, since we did One Piece trivia, we will be doing Smash or Rejection next episode, and then probably episode 4 we'll do One Piece trivia. So I'm done for the night. I'm gonna let my co-host say goodbye.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I appreciate y'all that that do pop in and visit. I'm glad this commenting thing is working out. I think we done found something that's gonna work.
It only
But
took 13
yeah,
episodes.
y'all, more people should come so we can convince Naya to start streaming video games.
No, no,
But
no.
yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Get us out of here, co-host.
See you next Thursday. Deuces.